Deep in the enchanted forest, when sunlight danced between the leaves, lived a little firefly named Lumo. Unlike other fireflies, Lumo's glow was weaker and only shone when he was truly happy. Every night, as his friends lit up the darkness like tiny stars, Lumo felt uneasy. What is the purpose of a firefly that barely glows? Some insects whispered. Though it saddened him, he tried not to let it bother him, and instead used his keen memory to help other forest creatures find their way in the dark. Lumo loved walking through the forest. He knew every path, every tree, and every hidden corner. He often helped young animals who had lost their way home. You will always be able to find your way, even in the deepest darkness, his wise old grandmother Firefly would say. Lumo wasn't sure if that was true, but he wanted to believe it. One night, a great storm swept through the forest, toppling trees and covering the paths with leaves. The animals couldn't find their way home. The strong wind broke branches, washed away familiar scents, and buried the forest trails in debris. The fireflies, though they shone brightly, could not remember the correct paths in the dense woods. Panic spread through the darkness and chaos. Lumo felt fear creeping in. He knew this was his moment. He had to help. He cleared his mind and recalled all the paths he had once traveled. Gently but confidently, he began to lead the animals. His faint but warm glow guided the way. One by one, hedgehogs, rabbits, owls, and other creatures followed him, feeling safe in his presence. When they finally reached their homes, the forest echoed with sighs of relief. Lumo, you are special. Not everyone needs to shine the brightest to light the way for others, the wise owl said. The fireflies who had once underestimated him now looked at him with admiration. But the story did not end there. The next night, Lumo noticed something strange. His glow was brighter than ever before. He no longer glowed only when he was happy, but also when he felt courage and the desire to help others. Over time, Lumo became the guide for night wanderers. Young animals and insects came to him to learn the forest trails. Some fireflies tried to shine even brighter to match Lumo, but they soon realized that it was not a competition. It was about using their own unique talents. Each of them had something special to offer. One night, an old traveler arrived in the forest, an enormous turtle named Tufo. He was exhausted and had lost his way while searching for a safe shelter. I have no strength to go any further, he sighed. Lumo stepped closer and looked around. He knew the forest could be treacherous at night, but he remembered a hidden path leading to a warm clearing. Slowly, step by step, Lumo guided Tufo, lighting the way. The turtle finally found a place to rest, his eyes shining with gratitude. With each passing night, Lumo's story spread throughout the forest. He became a symbol of hope and bravery. His light, though still delicate, became indispensable. It was a sign that even the smallest light could help others find their way. The moral of this story: it doesn't matter how visible we are, but how we use our unique abilities to help others. Sometimes the smallest